Today on Karamo, it's a situation between a brother and sister.
It went all the way to guns involved.
Wow. That has been going on for 30 years.
I love you.
I love you,
You don't
too.
get it?
This man's sister truly believes
He would sit right there with me while I count this money.
he stole thousands of dollars from her and their business.
You made people think this for years.
I think the most important thing is to get to this lie detector.
Let's get it.
Will the truth reveal her brother never stole the money?
What happens if he passes the lie detector?
I'm gonna get him some drinks, y'all. Some drinks.
I want a hug, an apology.
Or did he lie to her for the last 30 years?
If
All
that
right.
test say he's lying, I really don't want to have nothing to do
And that's cool.
with nothing.
The incredible answer is about to be unlocked.
The truth is, Di-Kinyan says her relationship with her brother Starr changed forever when he stole money from their family business. Starr has denied the claim for almost 30 years and has taken a lie detector test to prove his innocence in hopes of bringing his family back together. Let's see what Di-Kinyan had to say before the show.
I had nothing to do with my brother in over 20 years because he stole thousands of dollars from our family business. I was in charge of the briefcase and it had $2,500 in cash and it went missing. I know it was my brother Starr. The week before, I saw him pocketing the money, so I know it was him. It had to be. So me and Starr went looking for the money, and then he suggested that we split up. Miraculously, he just found these envelopes out of nowhere, like in 5 seconds after we split. No money, just the envelopes. My brother is a con man, a liar, and a thief. I know he took the money.
Oh, those are harsh words. Everyone, please welcome Starr to the show so we can get his side of the story. Starr, what do you think about what I just said?
I mean, she's claiming that I stole my own money.
Yeah.
The situation we had, we started a business together. We both was in the fashion industry already.
Mm-hmm.
We were having difficulty problems because we both, nobody's light, bright, damn near white. So we were having hard problems in the industry. I'm not 6 feet, she's not 6 feet. So we decided to come together and do our business. We was already doing it.
Yeah.
We were successful in the fashion industry because we were both designers and choreographers, directors, everything. So we did pretty much everything. That's why it's tattooed on my arm, MTE, Multiple Talent Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So we started doing everything together. But my thing is I trusted my sister with everything. I didn't care about when she collected money for shows. I didn't care about that. I wanted to promote and design. That's my thing. Bring everybody together. She would walk around with money, the briefcase, as people bring in ticket money for shows, she would walk around with the briefcase every day. How about going to the bank? How about putting the money in the bank?
Mm-hmm.
People got used to that. They're watching that. Oh wow, every time we bring ticket money in, she's putting it in that briefcase. And when she opened it, there's a lot of money in there. One day, we was about to leave practice. Both our briefcases, I don't know why she keeps saying one, both our briefcases were gone. Mom's was in the back, hers was completely missing.
Mm-hmm.
She thought that two of the models did it. Of course, we turned into gangsters. We started knocking on people's doors. We go to their house. They were like, we can't believe y'all said that we did something like that. We didn't do it, but we did see some crazy stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
What did y'all see? We seen a young man near the briefcase. Thank you. We go to his house. So now I get my brother involved. And I didn't want to do that in the beginning because my brother is streets. He's straight streets.
Yeah.
I get him involved. We go to the young man's house. But this was like a little kid. He said, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. They told me to get it. I handed it back. They took it. Who told you to get it? He started naming names. So now we make a few more phone calls. Now we knocking on everybody's door. By the way, it wasn't $2,500.
How much was it?
It was probably about triple that. We go to the next dude's house. Sure enough, they actually had a couple of $100s of the money. And it was like, yo, you know, they named one of them, I don't know if I can say his name.
And y'all were doing all this together?
We've been doing all this together.
So it's interesting to me, and of course this is your side, I want to hear her side as well, but if she's going to these people's houses and they're saying
It gets worse.
that they know this money, that everything, I don't understand why she would think you stole it.
It went all the way to guns involved.
Wow.
This is why it's crazy that 30 years later, I stole my own money after me and my brothers was outside with guns trying to get the money and the police involved.
Yeah.
So anyway, get back to that part.
Yeah.
We getting to the guys. So now we like, where's the money? They give us the couple of $100s they had. So now they like, well, listen, we gotta be honest. You know, you guys wilding now. So such and such got all the money. He just gave us a couple. So then they told us where the briefcase was, which was right in the alleyway behind another building. We go there. They were moving so fast, we actually found a briefcase with a couple of envelopes still in it and still found like $200 in it. That's how fast they were moving. So now we know who got the majority of the money. So now we go to his house, where we knew we had to do because this was a little different. This dude was just as gangster as my brother was. So now we go there. Sure enough, he got his people with him already. He done made phone calls because he knew we were coming. We like, yo, where's the money? They hiding him, he not here. By the time we go outside, it's like 20 dudes. So we had to make a phone call, get more dudes. I finally said, you know what? Let me handle this another way. I am trying to be a businessman, do stuff legit, the right way. I tell my brother, go put all that stuff up. We call the police. Police come, the dude, the main cat, he pops up, but now he's on the run. So they, foul charges, whatever. We try to get him to come to court and get the money. Nobody could find him. But I set all this up for $25.
So is it that she thinks that you're behind the plot of stealing all this?
See, the thing is, I'm the one that was, we both was really known, but these people that was working for us at the times, I was in high school. No, I had just graduated, but these were people that was more closer to me in age. So most of the models, most of the artists, so I guess, he know most of them, so he set it up.
Got it.
I know most of them, so I was outside about to get shot up or about to have to shoot somebody up.
Got it.
Over this money.
So in your opinion, do you feel like this moment where she was blaming you tarnished your name in the community?
Did it. Bro, this was around the time, this was 95. You got Naughty by Nature from East Orange doing their thing. I know them, I'm even in some of their little videos. You got Queen Latifah, who my sister was best friends with, doing their thing. So you got all these celebrities. Lauryn Hill lived on the next block. We all coming out at the same time. And we were the youngest two with the fashion game. After that, nobody wanted to work with us. They feel like if y'all would have an issue with each other, or he robbed you, so you say, nobody's working with them.
Yeah,
Not to mention, it didn't stop there. Because now she's mad at me. Now, mind you, this is my 20s, so I'm bugging. I love fashion. I got the contacts, matching the outfits, the color hair.
Yeah.
So I'm running around, little straight guy, but I'm flamboyant, how you want to say it, whatever, with the fashion. So now it's like, okay, he's gay. He's this. He's that. He's a thief. Like, people are like, yo, I can't deal with you. I can't work with you, bro. And I can't work with you because it's not that people saying this, it's your sister saying this. Then the gay stuff didn't work because guess what? It's the fashion industry, right? Then a lot of people say, well,
In 1995, I think in context, we were talking about hip-hop 95, fashion 95, the homophobia ran rampant.
It ran rampant, but she flipped it on me.
Yes.
She
So I
flipped it on
understand
me.
why you bring that up. It's like, if now you're telling people I stole money and then you're also making them question my sexuality, you're not giving me any opportunities from your point of view.
Yes, but let me tell you how she flipped it on me. So now people's like, okay, well, we know him, he's a playboy. We know him, well, with little different women, so we know he's not gay. So some people still working with me. Then she started telling people he don't like gay people. Now nobody in the fashion industry won't work with me. I do miss my sister.
Do you think your sister misses you?
Starr's sister is about to join the conversation.
He would sit right there with me while I count this money.
Did this man steal thousands of dollars from his sister?
So I looked at him. I mean, he's the only one in the room.
The incredible answer is about to be unlocked.
The truth is,
I had nothing to do with my brother in over 20 years because he stole thousands of dollars from our family business. I was in charge of the briefcase and it had $2,500 in cash and it went missing. So me and Starr went looking for the money and then he suggested that we split up. Miraculously, he just found these envelopes out of nowhere, like in 5 seconds after we split. No money, just the envelopes.
She's claiming that I stole my own money.
yeah.
We started a business together. We both was in the fashion industry already. We started doing everything together. She would walk around with money, the briefcase, as people bring in ticket money for shows, she would walk around with the briefcase every day. How about going to the bank? How about putting the money in the bank? One day, we was about to leave practice, both our briefcases were gone. There's a lot of money in there. Of course, we turned into gangsters. We started knocking on people's doors. It went all the way to guns involved.
Wow.
This is why it's crazy that 30 years later, I stole my own money after me and my brothers was outside with guns trying to get the money and the police involved.
So in your opinion, do you feel like this moment where she was blaming you tarnished your name in the community?
Did it. After that, nobody wanted to work with us.
Yeah,
Not to
makes
mention, it didn't stop there. Because now she's mad at me. Then she started telling people, he don't like gay people. Now nobody in the fashion industry won't work with me.
When was the last time you spoke with your sister?
We speak here and there, and I always tried to like, listen. Like when our mom passed, I'm like, dude, let's get over that. Oh, I still feel like you stole the money.
And how long ago did your mom pass?
This maybe about three years ago.
Okay, so sorry to hear that. That's
So
recent.
my mom passed with all this foolishness, with us still acting like that.
So you did try to reconcile that. So last time you saw her was 3 years when your mother passed, but
Well, that's not the
before
last
that-
time I seen her, but that was one of the times. I just recently seen him. Our brother passed away in November. So, of course, I walk in the funeral, I see her. I'm like, listen, let's, I just think everybody's hating on me. I'm like, yo, dude just died. Like, let's talk about something different. Let's, remember when we talked about going on the show, you know, you was telling me something about Karamo? Let's do that. And I told her, I said, I only want one thing. I want a hug. I do miss my sister. I want a hug. And you gotta take me out and spend some money on some damn drinks because you ruined my name for 30 years.
Yeah. Do you think your sister misses you?
She says she do, and I do hear people tell me, you know,
Okay.
people tell me stuff, and I like that better than for 30 years people telling me bad stuff she said about me, but
Yeah.
people do say she, you know, and I definitely miss her. I handle stuff with my sister and she don't even know about it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, everyone. Thank you for sharing your side of the story. I think there's another side of the story we need to get to. So everyone, please welcome Di-Kinyan to the show.
Yo. I know you ain't out here telling Karamo this, yo. You telling him a bunch of cheese doodles and popcorn, and you know it. How you doing, Karamo?
I'm good. How you doing? I see why y'all was both in fashion because you look phenomenal.
Thank you, baby,
Yeah.
and so do you.
Thank you. You
I
look-
gotta be honest, just let me pause for a minute.
Yeah.
You a sharp-ass person,
Thank
I'm
you. I
telling you right
appreciate
now.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes,
Appreciate
and I
it.
really admire you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Both of y'all. So I see already you came out and you said that he was talking, this is all lies. So how do you feel about what he said? What was the lies?
All right, let me tell the version of the story.
Okay.
The real version of the story. Like he said, we had a business together. He came to me. I was already modeling, you know, and it was hard out there for a chocolate girl.
Yeah.
And I'm not that tall, so, you know, they had their little standards. So when he came to me with the idea, I thought it was a brilliant idea. We can pull people in all shapes and sizes and show them that you can be a model too. So that was
Y'all were ahead of the curve.
Yes, and we was young,
Yeah.
19 and
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
We did very well for ourselves. This is our first show. So we really wasn't able to even really get off the ground, and we still did a good job for ourselves. Everybody was coming from everywhere like, y'all did this, you know? Okay, so this is where it goes crazy. The show didn't come yet. It probably was a week or maybe 2 into the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so after every show, you have to count this money, you understand? He would sit right there with me while I count this money. That's what we was doing this particular night. Everyone is gone, it's he and I. We sit down to count the money. I go in the briefcase, and the envelope is gone. So the way it is like each person, each model have their own little envelope that their money goes into, and then you put it in a big yellow envelope. The yellow envelope was gone. So I looked at him. I mean, he's the only one in the room. So he looking at me, and I'm like, I'm feeling crazy because I'm responsible for this money. You know, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, and I got tears in my eyes. This guy looks at me, and I guess he can't hold it no more, and he starts laughing like, and he goes in his jacket. This wasn't mentioned, I didn't hear this backstage. He goes in his jacket, and he pulls out the yellow envelope. And I'm just looking like, what? He said, you gotta be careful, yo. You gotta be careful, it's thieves out here.
I'ma steal $2,500?
This is a performance, is this supposed to change the truth?
Did her brother steal the money or not?
You made people think this for years.
If
all
that
right?
test say he's lying, I really don't want to have nothing to do
And that's cool.
with nothing.
The incredible answer is about to be unlocked.
I think the most important thing is to get to this lie detector.
Let's get it.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
All right, let me tell the real version of the story. Like he said, we had a business together. We did very well for ourselves. This is our first show. After every show, you have to count this money, you understand? He would sit right there with me while I count this money. We sit down to count the money. I go in the briefcase and the envelope is gone. I'm feeling crazy because I'm responsible for this money. And I got tears in my eyes. This guy looks at me and I guess he can't hold it no more. And he starts laughing like, and he goes in his jacket and he pulls out the yellow envelope. And I'm just looking like, what? He said, you gotta be careful, yo. You gotta be careful, it's thieves out here. So I take the envelope, put it back in my thing. The next week, the very next week, not long or a month later, no, the very next week, the same exact thing happened again.
Exactly.
But this time when I look at him, he don't crack.
Because there's nothing to crack about it.
So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really never felt like it was going. I felt like he had it because you just did it last week. You understand what I'm saying?
Do you think maybe that was really just a sincere support of like, let me just show you, like, we got to be
what
more
can happen?
careful.
Okay, that's nice and everything, but I don't feel that way.
I respect that.
I feel like he couldn't hold it once he saw tears in my eyes and everything, and me so upset. I feel like he didn't really have it in him, so he gave it back. Maybe he went home and practiced for that week. But
the thing is this,
hold on for a minute. You can't cut nobody. No, you did your part.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
So listen.
Hold on, let me hear a part, and then
I just want to hear what you got to say when you read these results.
Okay.
We're going to get to the results, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we got up. He said, let's go look for him. We went outside. Soon as we went outside, he said, let's split up. That was suspicious
We went to the girl's house first. You forgot?
That was suspicious to me. Because I'm like, okay, why should we split up? Like, we don't even know who we looking for.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went one way, he went the other way. No lie, like 2 minutes later, he was calling me, Di, hey, Di. I'm coming over there where he's at. It's like in an alleyway in back of some buildings. You see all of the envelopes on the ground. That just looked like it was staged to me. After this happened with the envelopes, we went to one of the models' house. It was a female.
Yes.
We went to her house after all of those things happened. You know, she's telling us like, look, I don't have no idea. I didn't see nobody. Okay, so we keep it moving. We go to the next people's house. There's a couple of little dudes, maybe about 13, 14, they brothers. And you know, they was out selling drugs and stuff. That was our purpose, to keep these kids off the streets.
Yeah.
You understand? We can't make you do something, but we know when we have you, you ain't on the streets. So, okay, we went there. We both know what they do. He called the cops. So he took the cop with us to the boy's house. When we get there, the cop's like, okay, wake the family up, the parents is up, the kids is up, and the cops is like, did you take this money? And you can look at the guy's face like, what money? You know what I'm saying? So they looking all scared. You know, these parents don't know what these boys do.
Yeah.
So when the police said, just go get the money, these little boys came back with whatever was their money from their little drug sales. Want singles, wrinkled up fives, that's not our money.
Yeah.
I know my money.
Yeah. What drug dealers you know? It wasn't little either.
We
Trying
had
to give us their money
no,
to prove a point.
They was little.
They
was
gave
little
us some of
boys
the
in
money
our
that
show.
they had, and they told us who had the rest.
You can't overtalk
the
people
thing
to
is,
try to
she
make
makes
it
her
believable.
own story, and she's been doing this for 30
Yeah, this is what people do when they want to overtalk you, because I wasn't out here to overtalk them.
But again, I want to see her story.
I'm going to finish telling my story. After they gave them the money, I went to say out loud, that's not our money, and he hit me like, oh, like to be quiet so the police won't hear it. And
so
that's
now
what
we're
I'm
robbing them in front of the police.
So basically, because you want me to pretend that this is our money, and I'm telling you, that's not our money. You understand what I'm saying? Our tickets was $20. At the most, we're gonna get $10, $20, you know? We're not getting wrinkled up fives and ones.
Yeah.
We're not getting that. So the police, I never got to say it to them, because guy said, just be quiet. So I'm just standing back watching. The police took the money. So I guess this is part of the investigation, that they take the money, you know, until the investigation is over. Well, it came back to me that he went and got that money also. So I'm like, oh, wow.
Did you go back and get that money?
I'm pretty sure you probably do. Do anybody know how an investigation works? You're not getting that money till the investigation is over.
Who said it wasn't over?
So
it wasn't over.
She makes her.
Okay,
she starts the book, she writes it, and she finishes.
And I'm an honest person.
I kid you
I'm
not.
an honest person. I'm
She
telling
can
you
say it right
the
now.
truth.
Tell me what I said when I was
nothing to
born.
lie about.
And I gotta go with it.
And if you overtalk somebody, it's not going to stop them from telling what the story was, the truth. That's why I'm here.
She's gonna tell you when you read the results.
So, Back in 2019, my mom passed away.
She's gonna say when he read the results, he found a way to manipulate it.
That's
how
you see where his
confident I
mind
am.
is at? We not even there yet.
That's how confident I am.
Back in 2019, my mom passed away. He came to me, I was sitting in his truck with him for a particular reason. He asked me, why you don't like me? I said, look, I don't even want to talk about it because when I ask you, you're not going to be honest about it. So let's just leave it alone. No, please, like, come on, tell me. So I said, why you take that money back in the day? This is my first time actually really asking him about it.
At this point, how many years have y'all been apart?
A lot of years. This is
that was a lot of-
2019,
this was like
and that
3 years
happened
ago.
in 1995.
Wow.
So he finally saying something to me about it. Okay. So
Did either of y'all, I need to know this really quickly, did either of y'all reach out to each other during that time period?
I've been reaching out to this girl since day one with the right story, with everything that happened, and she
No.
just narrate her own story.
That's not true.
You want to hear something crazy? My mother has 10
Not true.
kids.
That's not true.
My mother has 10
He
kids.
asked me
We're
in
the only
2019.
one, hold on for a minute. We're the only one that has the same mother and the same father. And the crazy part about it is, that's why I came here. I came here because when you read that paper, she's got to get up. Well, she should get up, give me a hug, buy me some drinks, and leave me the alone and stop blaming me about some I did not do. You made people think this for years. So what's gonna happen when you read it? My mother died with us going through this blaming $2,500? Dude, I did a show in Orange when we brought on P. Diddy. I made 40 grand in one night.
is this a performance supposed to change the truth?
$2,500?
This is a performance. Is this supposed to change the truth?
I love you.
I love you,
You don't
too.
get it?
Will the truth reveal her brother never stole the money?
What happens if he passes the lie detector?
I'm gonna get him some drinks, y'all. Some drinks.
I want a hug, an apology.
Or reveal that he did steal it?
I've been waiting for this moment for almost 30 years.
The incredible answer is about to be unlocked.
The truth is,
I just want to hear what you got
So
to say
listen.
when you read these results.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the results, right?
Yeah.
Like he said, we had a business together. After every show, you have to count this money, you understand? We sit down and count the money. I go in the briefcase, and the envelope is gone. This guy looks at me, and I guess he can't hold it no more, and he starts laughing like, and he goes in his jacket, and he pulls out the yellow envelope. He said, you gotta be careful, yo. You gotta be careful, it's thieves out here. The next week, the same exact thing happened again. But this time when I look at him, he don't crack. So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really never felt like it was going. I felt like he had it because you just did it last week.
That's why I came here. I came here because when you read that paper, she's gonna get up, give me a hug, buy me some drinks, and leave me alone and stop blaming me about some I did not do. You made people think this for years. My mother died with us going through this.
This is a performance. Is this supposed to change the truth? It's not going to change the truth.
When you read that paper, it's gonna change the truth.
Were you too close growing up?
We were
We
tight.
was all right.
We were tight. I cover her ass now and she don't know about it. She just recently had a situation in Elizabeth and my brother got involved. And
No
I
one
told my
got
brother,
involved.
because you don't know about it and you didn't have to know about it. I love you.
I love you,
You don't
too.
get it?
I love you too,
You don't-
but
she
for a
don't get
long I couldn't trust you because we had something.
So where's the
And
trust
you took
once you
that
read this
from me.
paper?
You took that from
Where's
me.
the trust when you read this paper?
Why you keep on talking about that?
Because I'm confident.
That's when we get there.
I'm confident.
I'm talking about what happened before we get to him reading that. Yo, you can tell where
You
your
can tell I'm
mental
tired
at.
of
I ain't
I
tired
haven't
of like
in
all of
30
these
years.
made up
You
stories.
still try to
I'm tired
argue.
of it.
You still try
There's
to
no
argue. It's been
argument.
30 years.
Okay, so I'm trying to tell my story and someone keep cutting me off. I'm not supposed to be a little upset about
You've
that?
been cutting me off
There's
for
no
30
argument.
years.
I hear your story. I know this incident in 1995 ruined your relationship.
It did.
It broke the trust.
Yes.
But the trust was deeper. What else did the trust represent? Did it represent security? Did it represent your future? What did it represent?
It represented all of that. Like, we was on our way to a good start, and he took that away by taking $2,000 and something.
Got it.
Like, that wasn't worth it to me where we would have been right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We started at that young age before anybody was doing it, and he ruined that for us, for me.
Yeah.
I love fashion. So I stayed around and dealt with him after that happened to me for another show, and I never got money from that show either. So whether you take it out of a briefcase or you don't give it, it's still stealing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which one do you
I'm
call
gonna
the
steal
show?
my own money. She called the show.
She called the show?
Yes.
And what do you want to happen today?
I want peace of mind. I'm tired of it being up here. I already go through stuff with, my mother have 10 kids, and 2 of them passed away now. I already go through stuff with all of my siblings. So if this is something I can leave here, this is something I am gonna leave here today. Regardless of what it says, I'm still gonna leave it here today.
Good. Okay.
That's why I'm here. Hopefully,
That was good, but let me add one thing.
hopefully
really
we
quick.
can,
Oh, let her finish. Let her finish.
hopefully we can piece it up here
Yeah.
today and give each other a hug. I miss
Yeah.
my brother.
And we
I
will.
love him.
We will. I
do.
guarantee it.
Nevertheless, I just don't trust him. And if
All
that
right.
test say he's lying, I really don't want to have nothing to do
And that's cool.
with nothing.
Everybody just heard us say, my mother had 10 kids. I go do something with all of them. Let me tell you something. If it looked like a duck, let's get real.
Okay, you funny.
Why do she go do something with all of them?
Because you know what type of siblings you got. So stop.
Bottom line,
It's
you know
not
what?
me.
I don't
I'm
even want to
good.
talk about them.
I'm
here.
good.
I'm here for you. That's
I'm
it.
good.
I'm here for you. I'm here for us. And guess what? Enough is enough.
Enough is.
Enough is
What
enough.
happens if he passes the lie detector test?
If she passed the lie detector test, he passed it.
And I
if
want
he-
my
and
drink.
About me.
And if he fails?
And I'm gonna get him some drinks, y'all.
I want my drink.
And
I want a special
I'm gonna
drink.
get you some drinks.
I want a hug, an apology. And
I really am. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna hit every last
want
one
a
of y'all
hug,
up and let y'all
apology.
know.
Yeah.
He got his drinks.
No, drinks.
But it's
Us
not
is
gonna
on the-
matter. I'm not afraid to be wrong.
And
I
you are.
know.
And you are.
I know what I feel,
And you
and I
are.
know what happened. I was there. Nobody else can take that away from me.
Yeah.
But
Of
guess
course,
what?
nobody can take what you feel.
Guess what?
But your feelings is real this time, sister.
Anybody can be wrong, but this is not anything I feel like I'm wrong about.
Got it.
If I am, okay, I apologize, and that's good.
Question. Did you try to sabotage his future by saying things about him around town?
No,
Telling
I
people
didn't. I heard that in the back. The only thing I did ever say about him, which he came and said something to me about when he was 16 years old, was him being gay.
And you did admit you was mad. You said that.
No, he said something to me when he was 16 years old, like indicating, well, should I be gay because of this situation and this situation? I told him right then and there, you are who you are. That's nobody's business.
Yeah.
So whether you be gay or not, that's who you are.
Yeah.
I'm gay, okay?
Got it,
So
yeah.
I'm not gonna down him for being gay.
So you're saying that you did not say these things in the industry?
I did say he was gay,
Because you weren't sure from this time.
No, she admitted to me that she was mad when she
It's
said
fights that we had, like,
Yeah.
in life, twice he put his hands on me. I can't beat a man, so my way of beating him was telling his business. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie, I did that.
Got it.
I
Got
did.
it. Got it. Got it. Did you
Like
ever?
I said, she did admit that to me. She
Did
said,
you
I
ever
was mad.
apologize to her for putting your hands on her?
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did.
Well, let's get to this. I think the most important thing is to get to this lie detector.
Let's get it.
Our examiner asked Starr the following question. I'm gonna pass them to you, don't worry. Our investigators asked Starr the following question. In the winter of 1995, did you participate, plan, or financially benefit in any way from the $2,500 being stolen from the fashion showcase? Because that is a clear way so we can see if you knew about it, you took it yourself. This is the clearest way we can get this.
Okay.
This is where we find out the truth. How do you feel about this moment?
I'm good. I feel like.
How do you feel about this moment?
I've been waiting for this moment for almost 30 years, and I'm so ready to just ball it up and leave it right here on the stage.
Well, here it goes right now. All right, when it comes to this money that was stolen 30 years ago, the truth is, Starr,
Does this man's sister owe him one giant apology? Or did he lie to her for the last 30 years? The incredible answer is unlocked next.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
this is where we find out the truth. How do you feel about this moment?
I'm good. I feel like.
How do you feel about this moment?
I've been waiting for this moment for almost 30 years, and I'm so ready to just ball it up and leave it right here on the stage.
Well, here it goes right now.
Let's get it.
Our examiner asked Starr the following question. In the winter of 95, did you participate, plan, or financially benefit in any way from the $2,500 being stolen from the fashion showcase? The truth is, Starr, is telling the truth. He had nothing to do with it.
You got away. No. No, get out of here. No, what did you ask him? No,
We asked him if he had any involvement, planning it, or benefited from the money at all.
I would never
or took
steal
the money.
that from you. I've been telling you
And
this for
he
years.
did not.
Give me a hug. Come on. Now I don't want no hug.
Hold on.
You're okay.
Hold on, there's a moment here because there's a moment here for you that's getting vindicated. Here you go.
So he didn't do it. Let me see this, Karamo, because you play too much. Karamo played too much.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you this because I see the real pain in your eyes.
I've been telling you this for years.
I acknowledge the pain that you felt. That's why I asked you about the trust being broken, what else it meant. You were a young woman, and this is why I brought up earlier, Hip Hop 95, the fashion industry. I can imagine what you had to go through.
It was hell for us, but we was better together.
Black woman.
We was better together.
You're a gay woman.
And everybody was ready.
I went through hell.
You went through hell.
30 years. My son and her son are like twins. They don't even know each other.
Well, we know the truth now.
Yeah.
We know the truth now. That 30 years is that 30 years. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. I appreciate you coming. You know,
I do anything for you.
I didn't believe you. I didn't believe you. So I'm glad you came anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? I really am. Like, I appreciate you.
But I gotta tell you, your brother, and I know this is gonna take some time because you've been living in a truth for 30 years.
That I really believed.
That you believed. And so right now what's happening is that you're gonna have to start processing, like, may have been inconsistencies. And those inconsistencies led you to something that wasn't real. And what happens right now is he's hurting. You gotta look at him because I see the wall is still up that you have, but you gotta start crumbling it down. He's let his wall down. He's letting you in, he's being as vulnerable.
Why do you think I was so confident? It was nothing else he could have read, but he's telling the truth. Hell yeah, I don't even fly. And I thought the show was in LA, so I was gonna fly to that to prove to my sister. I was glad was in Connecticut, I was scared as hell. But I was gonna fly. I told her I'm gonna fly.
You're not alone. I need you to hear this. You are not alone. You are not alone, and you have a brother that he wanted to be here for you.
It's 10 of us. We the only one got the same mother and father. I'm here. I'm here.
What's going on in your mind?
I've always been here. Even when you didn't think I was here. I got you. I keep telling you that.
It's time for you two to move forward.
Exactly.
It's time for you to move forward. Do you want to move forward with your brother now?
Of course.
You do. Do you want to move forward with your sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for years, but I'm going to move forward this way together.
I'm going to tell you the one thing that y'all got to do, and this is going to be the greatest gift that I hope y'all can receive and take. You can no longer walk out of this room defending the past.
Exactly.
If he says something about the past, you can't say, well, no, I only said this, I did that. If you say something about the past, you can't defend it either. Both of y'all have to get to a place with no more defending the past. Because every time you defend the past, you start to bruise the present, and then you screw up your future. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Yeah.
I'm a religious man, and I believe your mother is smiling right now in this moment.
I think
really
so, too.
I really do. I believe that whatever is going on, she knew that her babies need to get together in one room.
Yes, maybe it need to start right here.
It started here today. It started, and y'all did a great job, and I wish y'all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna be all right.
Thank
Y'all
you
are
so
gonna
much.
be all right.
Karamo, I am sick of this.
Do you remember this story about two twin sisters
She turned around and got violent with you?
She pushed me.
who were fighting in public over one man?
Do you want to fight?
Today they've returned,
Hi, Karamo.
and you won't believe the reason why.
Twins Tia and Tamara came here feuding over Tamara's boyfriend, David. Tia said David is a serial cheater and wanted him out of her sister's life. But Tamara wasn't having it. Take a look. The last time this Tia and Tamara were together, they were fist fighting in the streets.
She chose that boy over me all the time, that leprechaun, so like she betrayed me. Well, I woke up and I heard them arguing downstairs. So I went downstairs to say he was gonna choke her and stuff. And I was like, who you finna choke? So I slammed it against the wall. And so she pushed me. I was shocked, like, really? What the So I got kicked out the house. So
She a liar. She just like attention.
So then you tell me what happened that day.
I did catch a girl on his phone or whatever, and I had confronted him about it, and we was arguing. I hear footsteps like fast running down the stairs, like she's eager.
I'm gonna choke him first before you choke you.
Okay, me and David, we have a rocky relationship. Like I feel like everybody kind of got one, you know, in a way.
No.
In some way.
Earlier, Tamara, I spoke to your ex-best friend, Brianna, who's in the audience. And she said that she just tried to tell you that he hit on her.
He said, I wish I would have been in a relationship with Brianna because she's a lot easier than you are. Did he not say that? Did he not say that?
And he said he wish he was there, and he said you can't cook work.
Oh, he definitely said that.
No, let's keep it a stack. And your man definitely a dog. He cheating on you right now while you out of town. Let's talk about that.
Tia, what do you want from your sister?
Yeah, what do you want from me, for real?
Literally, I just want her to be better and move on from that leprechaun.
I feel like Tia need to mind her business.
David, how many times have you cheated on Tamara?
What the hell?
None.
Why do I have a hard time believing you right now?
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say. I'll say one time.
Do you have plans to marry Tamara?
Yes, I have.
And what do those plans include?
Plans.
She gonna propose to you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna propose.
So we wanted to unlock your phone, David, and you refused.
I don't think he is.
He look mad too.
So we have a message from Tia and Tamara's mother that I got personally, Deborah.
Tia and Tamara, I'm tired of the two of you fighting, arguing, and punching each other. I didn't raise you that way. I raised you to love each other. Tia, stop worrying about Tamara's boyfriend and let it run its course. If your dad was alive today, he would be disappointed. He's probably turned in his grave.
Your mother is giving you great advice. Listen, if you want a relationship with your sister, which I know you do, you gotta allow her relationship with her boyfriend to run its course. You do not need to be with this man.
What's your reasoning?
What I did there is I asked him specific questions, and he clearly sat here and lied. Said, no, I didn't cheat. And then once I pressured him, said, okay. What we need is for you to work on your self-esteem and know you gotta leave this, and for you to set some boundaries. This man gonna come and go. Can y'all give each other a hug? Y'all stay in it, okay? Y'all stay close and tight. The bond between these sisters is bigger than just one man, but when they left the show, that man David was still in the picture. Is he now? Well, come on back to find out. Don't go away.
It's Tia. And it's Tamara, and we're gonna give you the tea of what happened after the show.
You won't believe what these twin sisters have to say next.
Tia and Tamara are twin sisters at odds over Tamara's boyfriend, David. Tia wanted him gone, so let's see if he is.
Hi, Karamo. It's Tia. And it's Tamara, and we're gonna give you the tea of what happened after the show. First thing, Karamo, I broke off the engagement with David. I told him, boy, bye. Boy, bye. He got kicked out. I moved back to the house. And I feel better than ever. You know, I'm glad that he's gone because he had no space there. So now that he's gone, you know, me and my sister got better. You know, we still fight or whatever, but it's better than ever. It's better than him being there. And yeah, he can move around and kick rocks. Karamo, you told me to look at the bad versus the good, and the bad outweighed the good. Me and my sister and my mom had a meeting on how broken we was, me and my sister. And now that we understand each other's needs and wants and how to cope with each other and, you know, have a great talk about what's going on in our lives, I feel like we both bonded better with that talk and that conversation. I learned that, like, basically, I have to listen to her. I know that she comes from a hurt place as my twin sister. So I had to literally sit down and actually hear her out instead of taking it through anger in my own way. So I had to, like, hear her out and then get an understanding on how she felt and, you know, being more nice to each other, basically. And also, we have a surprise for you. We went viral on social media for our song. We recorded Boy Bye. And after we recorded this song, it went viral. And that song was dedicated to Tamara's ex-boyfriend, and we just wanted to empower women to not stay in a toxic relationship and kick that boy out the door. That's why it's called Boy Bye. Boy Bye. It's called Tell Him Boy Bye. Tell Him Boy Bye. I love you, Tamara. I love you too, Tia. Thanks, Karamo.
Boy, bye. Listen, Tia and Tamara, I can't tell you how happy I am to see you back in the same house together, building your relationship. Because remember, men will come and go, but sisters are forever. Listen, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.